I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. So glad you could join us here in Atlanta, the home of the Hawks. And, of course, Ivica Zubac. Team moving on here without him.
And his fans, teammates, there are a lot of people that I'm sure are sad to see him go, given all that he's brought to the table. But I like what the trade does for them. I bet it helps them right off the bat, not to mention in the long term.
So Atlanta will get the first possession. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Inside, we've got Kuzma and McGee. Brandon Ingram's out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's James in at the small forward position. McGee with the block. Clock at 6. Herter guarded by McGee. And the shot goes down. Well, Chris, some teams already realize a championship just is not going to be in their future this season. How should those kind of teams approach the rest of the season?
Give your best.
Right, yeah.
Give your all. We're competitors. This is the NBA, the greatest league in the world, the greatest basketball players assembled. And so, one, you have to respect the game. You have to respect the monotony. You have to respect the work. You have to respect the travel. And you have to be thankful, by the way. And when you put all that together, you go into your job and you do the best. Focus on getting better every day. And there's a good chance that you will.
And making sure that you give the fans what they're paying for.
Hey, that's what it's all about. If you don't entertain the fans, hey, something's wrong with you. If you can't have fun with 20,000 screaming fans and the kids with their popcorns and all the stuff going on, if you don't remember what it's about, Kev, you kind of lost your mojo already.
Collins, good.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, that opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate.
Now, here's Ball. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's McGee with the jam.
Oh, look at that awareness of Ball. Fantastic at recognizing when his teammates are wide open.
And that unleashed chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play.
Oh, look at the soft touch on the teardrop.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing by 4. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
I'll tell you what, how efficient they were at scoring the basketball, especially for an away game, that was impressive.
A good poise led to good shot selection, and that was the key to maximizing their opportunities.
Now here's LeBron. He had 19 points in the win against Philadelphia. Kuzma, that's good.
He excels at scoring from the mid-range. Kuzma is awesome at making use of these spots on the floor.
Young against Ball.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Well, I like the decision-making. I mean, that's a shot you want to keep taking.
The score now all even. McGee's got his second basket of the night.
And getting after it on the offensive glass and adding to that early total with the putback.
Wow, he's coming out with a lot of energy tonight. He's looking strong.
The feed now to James over Prince. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Ball.
I like how James shoots off the pass. He knows how to catch the D by surprise.
For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Pass to Collins. Kicks to Dedmon. Shoots over Kuzma. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. Ball with it. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Lloyd Pierce. He knows they're up against a team that plays best when it can get to the front of the rim. So the #1 concern defensively is coming over to help to cut off drives, cutting down all lanes to the hoop. Kevin will see who imposes their will upon the other.
Thank you, David. Now here's Prince. He's coming off a 13-point game against Orlando.
His struggles this quarter continue. The D's done a good job.
Here's Ball. Here's Kuzma. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Love the fire Kuzma plays with, especially inside where he dares defenders to foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
He's knocked down 3/4 of his foul shots this season, so he's right around 75%.
And C-Web, so many talk about the 2001 Lakers and how they might be one of the greatest teams to ever play. You saw their talent firsthand. What do you think?
I think they had Kevin, Hall of Fame coach, two of the greatest players to ever play the game, with Shaquille O'Neal and Kobe Bryant. And right there, that 15-1 in the playoffs, that's the gold standard. I mean, Kobe and Shaq were very motivated that year, and I think they're in the conversation for best team ever.
The Hawks have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far, right at the 50% mark. Now, here's Dedmon. He had 16 points in the win against Orlando.
And it was the little things, too. I mean, getting to the line, finding ways to get his points any way possible. It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
The Hawks trailing. Prince outside. In the corner, Collins with it. Hawks passing it around. Dedmon trying to break free. Prince misses.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
Yeah, because you're spread out. It can be difficult to contest these shots, but not for him.
Now here's Ingram. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Good on the bucket.
Good at taking initiative inside. Once Kuzma is near the hoop, he's focused on scoring.
The Hawks trail by 4. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Shots good from Young.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's James, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. Here's Kuzma. Passes it to McGee. 4 on the shot clock. Ball kicks to Kuzma. No good on the 3. For Atlanta, they've gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. LeBron against Prince. To the inside. It's tipped and stolen by Kuzma. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Excellent court awareness. James has always had terrific instincts as a playmaker.
Here's Young. His last outing, 16 points for him. To the inside. Here's Dedmon. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. Dedmon's got 6. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. Pass to Kuzma over Collins. Offensive rebound.
And that's already a second foul. He may have to spend some time on the bench to stay out of those fouls.
And the Lakers making a change here. Caldwell-Pope's checked in. Here's Kuzma. A 20-point game for him in the win against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And we have to mention his rebounding. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low. A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Bazemore against Caldwell-Pope. Collins kicks to Bembry. And the pass to Young. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point range, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Here we get a moment now to view the league's stingiest defenses. In the third spot, the Hawks.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
Ball, the pass to Caldwell-Pope. Young against Ball. Back to Caldwell-Pope. Misses off the right eye. Hawks have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Bazemore against Caldwell-Pope. A floater. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. McGee's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Kuzma. James in the post. He's guarded by Collins. A Looking at the last game for the Atlanta Hawks, it was a win against Orlando.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Oh, boy, that was the kind of effort coaches love to see. So active, such energy at the defense.
Playing big, willing to go toe-to-toe against the guy who towers over him.
Well, it's just an attitude, a way of life. You can't let people see you back down, or they take it as a sign of weakness and expect that treatment every time.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. A lot of personalities in this game, Chris. Such a big part of what makes the NBA so entertaining.
Think about our boy Dre. Draymond Green, for those of you that don't know Day-Day, but Draymond Green, his personality is not only great for his team, but also for us fans when we see him on the court. How about him being Mr. Personality on social media? We love it enough. How about Jaylen Brown with his wise ways and chessboard? Most interesting basketball player. So all of these guys are exciting, fun personalities to watch from them.
It's Caldwell-Pope with the drive.
And let's check out stats for James. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. 5th in scoring, 10th in assists, and he's in the top 20 in steals, bringing that focus and intensity at both ends.
And as you said, one of the NBA's most potent scorers, always up to the challenge. His top 5 ranking has him right there with the elite.
And Caldwell-Pope, the Georgia product, when he's on the floor, it's for his defense. Can give you a handful of points, but what he takes away with defense is far more significant. One of the better perimeter defenders since entering the league.
And with Caldwell-Pope and his defense, he can guard any type of perimeter player.
Yeah, I mean, he has the long arms to bother small forwards and fast feet to stay with point guards. Really gives a lineup a lot of options in terms of matchups when he's on the floor. Great instincts on defense, and is very hard to shake as he'll hound you through screen.
Well, Greg, for Atlanta, it was out with the old and in with the new for the point guard position for the Hawks.
And Hawks were able to trade down and still get the guy they wanted in Young. See him as an impact guard to build around for the future. Had to move Schroeder to free up space for Young, but this team now has a clear core to build around.
Mack, good.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's LeBron, and finished off by LeBron.
James is effective at getting near the basket. Always looked at dunking it home.
The Hawks leading by 3. Mack looking around. He dishes it to Bazemore. Over LeBron. And that one hits back iron.
And as he squares up for mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Well, he did a great job of staying patient, letting the man make his move and get it right up on the jump shot.
Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for LeBron. Here's Hart. No points in the game yet for him. Outside Rondo. He kicks it to Bullock. 6 to shoot. Pass to Muscala. Shoots over Len. Muscala misses. So Mack will bring it up for the Hawks. 3-point lead. Inside. Here's Len. It's tipped, and he recovers it. Bazemore for 3. The shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Bullock. Collins grabs the miss. The Hawks leading by 3. 51 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. With the teardrop, Mack, good. Mack's got his second bucket.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Rondo kicks to Bullock. Outside Rondo, back to Bullock. Lets it fly. Lakers passing it around. Here's Rondo. Rebound, Atlanta. Now Mack. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Outside Rondo. Muscala up top. There's the triple. The shot that time not on target. And we reach the end of the footer. Bucks lead by 5. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. Thanks again for just joining us. We've played through 1/4 of action so far. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
I think they played great D and not giving up anything easy early on.
Yeah, closing down the lane, closing out on perimeter shooters. Interesting first quarter.
They've got Kent Bazemore. Collins is out there with Alex Len. Then there's Carter. And it's Mack in at the 1. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks.
Awesome at keeping his balance. Sometimes guarding Kuzma is impossible for the defense.
And here is Mack. And Bazemore kicks to Carter. Drains it from beyond the arc. Carter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
There isn't any player in the league who's going to pass up that shot. There was nobody near.
Now here's Ball. He's covered by Mack. And that one's good. Ingram.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Here's Mack. He's covered by Ball. Carter the pass to Collins. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Kuzma's got 6 rebounds now in the game. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Bullock.
An all-around player. Kuzma is very solid at finding his guys in their spots.
And Mack kicks to Carter. Feeds it to Collins. Shoots over Kuzma. Shot by Collins, no good. The Lakers have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Muscala. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Hawks have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. This is it to Mack. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Now here's Ball. He's covered by Mack. Here's Bullock. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Carter outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. You know, for years, the adage has been that C-Web big men take longer to develop than other positions. Does that still ring true today?
I don't think so. I think today the point guard position, because the point guard position is the toughest position in the game. I think when the big men did take the longest to develop, it was because the big man position, the center and power forward, were the toughest, and that's kind of changed. Cat and B didn't take very long to develop. Big men coming to the league, they're more polished now, and I think the fact that the coaches are the coaching, the skill sets now are so much more alike that guys can make an easier adjustment into the game because they've been playing their game and adjusting a lot longer than maybe the players before that had to find a different role once they entered into the pros.
Now here's Mack. 6 points for him. From 12 feet out, pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Max got the lead up to 6 now for the Hawks. LA's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Now here's Ball. Defense is right there, and the dunk by Chandler.
And love how Ball uses the pick and roll to his advantage. Excellent at creating passes around defenders.
Atlanta leading by 4. Carter on the wing. The Hawks working the ball around. Now here's Matt. He's covered by Ball. Inside, Dedmon got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Now here's Ball. He's tightly guarded. Kuzma against Prince. Ball kicks to Bullock. From down in the low post, it goes. Bullock's got 5 points now this quarter.
Did anybody see any defensive presence on that play? I mean, he's not going to blow that layup. It was wide open.
Mag dishes to Dedmon. Chandler with the defensive effort.
That's how you protect the rim. Stand your ground and make him alter his release.
And it's Ingram missing.
He's not the only one to blame for them being behind, but he hasn't helped their cause much.
Here's Mack. That one falls coming off Carter's feet. Mack's got 10. Los Angeles calls timeout.
And when you take a look at that shot chart, the amount of misses lately, really unbelievable.
Man, this is a joke. I mean, there have been some glimpses of hope, but they've been few and far between.
Young's checked in for the Hawks. And then for Los Angeles, LeBron comes in for Reggie Bullock. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Lonzo Ball. LeBron with it. It's Kuzma top the key. Not enough on that one as it misses. The Hawks leading by 6. Tipped away. It's stolen by Rondo. The drive by LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
That's just great persistence from James. Solid at fighting through contact on his way to the rack.
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. It's good.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Lakers trail by 6. Now here's Rondo. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Kuzma. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
And it only takes a few buckets for Kuzma to get going. He's a crafty, dangerous scorer.
And so it's Atlanta with it. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
Really a resounding loss the last time they matched up. They got absolutely manhandled on the boards.
Yeah, and I'll be interested to see how they respond. I mean, they lost the physical battle badly. I'm sure that's still in their minds.
Now Carter, after Brandon Ingram missing on that last 3-pointer. James against Carter. Dedmon in the high post. Shot clock at 5. Here's Prince. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Lakers trail by 4. The drive by James. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Taurean Prince.
James is like a freight train moving to the rim. He's so effective at getting the D to hit him when he's on the attack.
Atlanta making a switch here. Bembry's checked in. Lance Stevenson's checked in for the Lakers. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. Dishes it to Dedmon, and Dedmon throws it down.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Lakers trail by 4. Here's Rondo. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And McGee kicks to LeBron. And James throws it down hard.
I love how fierce James is. A ferocious dunk artist.
The Hawks have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. Shots good from Young. Young's got 7 points in the game.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance.
And for Trae Young, it's a little unfair that he's already being compared to Steph Curry.
Scouts are always going to look for comparisons. And I'm not saying Young is Curry, but many of the strengths and weaknesses are similar. The size and athleticism, the insane range, and both have that it factor.
So it's the Hawks now. After the basket by the Lakers. Clock at 6. Knocks it loose.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
14 feet away. Hart the pass to LeBron. Dedmon with the block. And they're able to recover. Stevenson outside. Over Dedmon. And it's Stevenson missing. For Atlanta, they've gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. McGee with the block. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Hart, no good. The Hawks leading. To the paint. Here's Young. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And I'll tell you, Trae Young, go big or go home. Always gives you 100%. As competitive as they come, and the young fella wants to win so badly, sometimes that emotion really comes out. And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
James kicks to McGee. From deep, Stevenson. McGee finds Stevenson. McGee trying to break free. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Stevenson. And you know, Greg, it's amazing the impact Young makes, especially, of course, on the offensive end.
High-level shot maker, a threat the moment he crosses half court. Instinctive playmaker, just needs to play more within himself and avoid over-dribbling.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Didn't have a free throw in the first quarter, but you can see he's starting to play with more energy now. He has a tougher attitude.
John Collins, he's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Now here's Len. He's coming off a 10-point game against Orlando.
Yeah, but I like how he defended as well. You know, he got a couple blocks in that game and just an all-around great effort.
Here's Rondo after the basket by Atlanta. Stevenson outside. Now the pass to Hart. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's James. Atlanta with the rebound. Land's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. In the corner, Bazemore with it. And Young kicks to Bembry. Back to Young. Lets it fly from 18. Bembry shot good. And now an 8-point Hawks lead.
And that's the advantage of having a lead guard who can both pass and shoot. Young draws attention and takes advantage of a poor rotation defensively.
Now here's James. 10 points for him. Now the dish to Stevenson. Len grabs the board. Len's got rebound number 5 here tonight. It's Young on the wing. And he gets it to go.
Yeah, they've gone away from the triple as they look to protect this lead.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's LeBron. Ball stolen. To the inside. Len, good. And the Hawks lead by 12.
High percentage look in tight. It's hard to miss that one.
Now Rondo. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Can they get it? Len grabs the board. Len's got 6 rebounds in the game. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Collins, good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. He feeds it to McGee, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. And so it's Atlanta, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Contavious Caldwell-Pope. And Contavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
Oh, man, that is important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot, and we got to offensive rebound too as well. Get us some second chance at the basket, man. Just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It is Bedlam here. The hometown crowd loving that first half. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. Their largest deficit of the period was just 4 points. They were right there within shouting distance the entire time. The second quarter got a lot more exciting for them as they were putting up big numbers and find themselves way out in front here at the half. Kenny, what was your take on Atlanta?
Well, they built this lead in large part because of the sharpshooters off the bench. The subs played a superb game. Get it? Sub, superb. Oh, I'm rolling tonight. I mean, they played like starters.
Shaq, your take on the Lakers.
They were brick city and it was painful to watch. Weak shooting starts to get contagious and they were struggling all over the place. They got to work on getting more high-quality chances, more layups, fewer prayers.
And that wraps up the...
Welcome back, folks. Always so much activity going on here in the bustling metropolis of Atlanta, Georgia. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Yeah, and sometimes you find yourself in a role you're not comfortable with, but his passing in the first half really was impressive.
Yeah, some of it is based on how the defense is playing you. He didn't force things. Instead, he rewarded his teammates.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. All out there with Ingram, and it's McGee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's tipped and stolen by Kuzma. Goes up, and Kuzma slams it in.
The quick instinct of Kuzma. He's going to know when to go after steals.
The Hawks leading by 12. And here's Young. Kicks it to Len. Pass to Young. Just 5 to shoot. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Prince misses.
A strong D on the perimeter. That's how you got to play.
Stolen by Collins. Prince against James. Prince outside. He kicks to Collins. Young in the corner. Here's Len. Drains the three-pointer.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Passes to Kuzma. Rebound, Atlanta. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half.
They haven't gotten their legs back. Just 1 for 4 to start the second half.
Kicks it out to James. Knocked away. Young taking his time here. It's tipped.
Solid shot blocker at his position. Ball slim. It allows him to make a difference on this end.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Both free throws good from Len. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Young against Ball. McGee, the pass to Kuzma. Just 5 on the clock. And the call will be against Alex Len. That's his first foul. Shelvin Max checked in for Young.
Shelvin Max.
James outside. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Looking to get back on track here. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And a quick look at how Atlanta's schedule shaping up. On Thursday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the New York Knicks. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Detroit Pistons.
And for the matchup with the Rockets, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
Now here's Prince. 17-point lead, their biggest. 2 points, that one goes. Here's Ball. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to McGee. No one near James as he lets it go. Cans it from downtown.
We know he's confident from outside the arc. I mean, James has no fear pulling the trigger when he's feeling it.
Mag dishes to Prince. Herter. He's covered by Ingram. McGee with the block. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Oh, the size and skill set of Ball is unique, which is why defenders have a hard time guarding.
Well, a lot of people have a lot of opinions on Lonzo Ball, but one thing is for sure, Chris, he is a playmaker.
Oh, yeah, and his teammates love to play with him. That's a big thing, Kevin. I mean, he's a natural catalyst for his team. And it goes beyond his impressive passing numbers. I mean, you can see just how different the team is when he's on the floor. I mean, and it means they're moving, they're running. He came into this league advertised as an unselfish playmaker, and he's been that answer.
Now here is Carter. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. 5 to shoot. Pulls up. No good off the front iron. Lakers trail by 14. LeBron right side. In the corner, it's Ingram. Back to LeBron. And LeBron throws it down hard.
Well, you got to be in awe, James. An offensive juggernaut. He's caught fire here tonight.
And that was an Unleash Chaos replay, courtesy of Under Armour, wreaking havoc at the rim. And Mack kicks to Carter. The floater, McGee with the block. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's LeBron. But he gets it back. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws. Vince Carter picks one up.
The agility, the instincts, the power. I mean, James remains a dominant figure on both ends of the floor.
Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for the Hawks. Here's Mack. He's got 10. Prince outside. To the inside. And stolen by Kuzma. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And James throws it down.
How about this run they're in the midst of? On the verge of tying it up or maybe even taking the lead.
Terrific D at one end and some clutch shots at the other. Great stretch for them.
Now, here's Dedmon. Back to Mack. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Ingram. And it's good off the back rim and in. Ingram's got his third basket of the night right there.
You got to play up on Ingram, especially when he's looking to shoot from the mid-range area.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And with the Tide running against them, needs to talk it over with his guys.
Man, they straight up been getting smoked over the stretch. They really need to refocus here.
And the Hawks making a change here. Bazemore is checked in. Now, here's Bazemore. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Dedmon in the high post. 5 to shoot. And it's Carter missing.
Even that close to the bucket, that's a very tough finish in that kind of traffic.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
James is a workhorse down deep. When he's close to the basket, you better wrap him up.
The Lakers have had 12 attempts at the line, making 8 so far.
And when you think of free throw shooting, not particularly a strength for this group, right around 70%.
Now here's Matt. 10 points for him. It's Vince Carter on the wing. He's covered by Ingram, and it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Mack, the pass to Dedmon. One kick kicks to Mack. 6 on the shot clock. Trying to get something going. Atlanta gets it back. Len, good.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Ball with it. There's the pass to Kuzma. Los Angeles with another miss. Bazemore against James. Bazemore finds Mack. Now, here's Dedmon. Carter outside. Pass to Bazemore. He tries for 3. No good. Lakers trail by 6. Here's LeBron. Good work defensively by Carter.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from Ingram. LeBron passes to Kuzma. Stolen by Len. Here's Mack. He can't get it to go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And finished off by LeBron.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Yeah, talent in this league has it so that now pretty much every team can push the pace. You have to get back on defense.
So it's Atlanta now, following the bucket by the Lakers. Carter outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That is his first foul of the game. Atlanta making a switch here. Bembry's checked in. Carter outside. Back to Bazemore. 5 on the clock. And Mack has it in the corner. The Hawks again can't hit.
And you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one.
Ingram wide open. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Hawks leading by 4. To the paint. There's Bembry. Comes up empty down low. Still anybody's game at this point.
And no question, this is when you really have to have trust
on the floor with each possession.
Hard work on the boards, a lot of competition for that one, but he's got the lift to be the first one, too.
And Dwayne Dedmon, a player who started his NBA career late, was a rookie at age 24 and then floated around to several teams, but he has gone from being an end-of-the-bench guy to an important rotation player in just the last few seasons.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Collins checked in for Carter. Young is subbed in for Shelvin Mack. Tyson Chandler is checked in for Los Angeles. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Ingram. Now, here's Ball. Back to Caldwell-Pope. 6 to shoot. To the middle, Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Wow, you see how fast he got off the ground? I love whenever Kuzma rises up to throw it down.
Atlanta's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. And with Dedmon and the teams he's played with, you know, he always has found a way, Greg, to slot in and give you good minutes.
Yeah, what I love about him is he knows who he is as a player and plays to his strengths. Never gives up on a play on either end of the floor. And now he's even added a three-point shot to his arsenal to kind of further expand his versatility.
The Lakers making a switch here. Rondo's checked in. Passes it to Kuzma. James outside. Back to Kuzma. And there's the feed to Chandler. James trying to free himself up. Count that one. Kuzma's got 18 points.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Hawks passing it around. Shots good from Young.
You know, improving on certain aspects of his game, it's crucial. Young continues to knock down these tough interior shots.
Now here's Rondo. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. 1:22 left in the third quarter of the game. And shot by Caldwell-Pope, no good.
He finds a major hole in the D beyond the arc. They still can't cash in.
Bazemore against Caldwell-Pope. Bazemore dishes to Collins. And the shot goes in. And now an 8-point Hawks lead.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Young against Rondo. Pass to Kuzma. Back to Rondo. He dishes it to Chandler. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Chandler's got his second basket of the night.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Shots good from Young.
The first thing that jumps out at you about Young, that seemingly limitless shooting range and the spacing that affords for this offense.
Rondo's shot is off. The Hawks leading by 9. There's 18 seconds left in the third. Here's Young. In the corner, Bazemore with it. Another 3 for Atlanta.
You know, a stellar floor general. Young has that uncanny ability to find his guys at the right time.
James finds Chandler, and the layup falls. Chandler's got 4 points in the quarter.
I mean, offensively, he's been their driving force, determined not to let the lead get any bigger.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Hawks ahead, up by 10. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And how about a look now at our game? 2 buys.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, I like that he didn't make his decision too early. You know, he let the play develop. That's how you do it. Finds the weakness in that defense.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The big men are Collins and Dedmon. And it's Young, and it's Bembry in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Young. A shot off that time. LeBron with some nice D. Kicks to Bullock. Down low. Hart the pass to Rondo. Five on the clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And just enjoy watching Rondo utilize that speed on the drive. Just kind of nice through the defense there and dares you to attack it.
Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. And the Lakers also making a change. Muscala's checked in. And the rejection by James.
Oh, you got to be cautious around James. He's always on the hunt to swat away shots. Defense in your rear view may be closer than they appear.
He kicks to Bullock. Back to James. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. The pass to Muscala. Good, and the assist goes to James.
And that's how you answer back.
Trading bombs the last 2 possessions. They're going after him.
Pass to Bembry. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. LeBron's got 7 rebounds in the game. Changes up. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Free throw good, James.
He's taken an aggressive approach since halftime, drawing fouls, getting to the line, forcing the D in the bad spots.
And Young kicks to Bembry. Here's the 3. A rebound by the Lakers. James has got rebound number 8 now on the night. The jam by LeBron.
And you can sense things now starting to tighten up. Their offense has become unstoppable.
Well, they needed it. The game was threatening to get out of hand until they finally kicked into gear.
Herter, he's guarded by Bullock. Pass to Collins. Young outside. Back to Collins. It's deflected. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. And that one drops. Now just a 2-point Atlanta lead.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
They almost left it until too late. But now it's anybody's game.
Lenz checked in for the Hawks. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. I got a chance to listen in on what Lloyd Pierce was saying to the team. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
I like the intensity from James, using his speed to knife toward the rim.
Young against Rondo, and Young kicks to Prince. Back to Young, dishes it to Prince. Hawks passing it around. Young outside, it's good from long range.
And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
Pass to Muscala. Puts up a 3, and again it's the Lakers from deep.
It's looking like he got his long-range touchback after the break. I mean, that's his second 3 of the half after none in the first.
Back to Young. Launches a three. Great D that time from Rondo.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And it's Bullock missing.
You can't fault him for taking the three when he's that wide open. You can't pass that shot.
Young in the corner. And Rondo sends it back.
Oh, you forget sometimes how much of an impact Rondo can have defensively there, showing off some superb vertical as he goes up for the block.
And the dunk by Lamb. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 14 rebounds.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Well, I know he's not the #1 priority for the defense, but they still got to give him some attention, guys.
And the call will be against Alex Len. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Hawks making a change here. Dedmon's checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Reggie Bullock. And they double up James. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Ingram's demonstrative with the jam.
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Herter, he's covered by Ingram. Rondo against Young. Collins kicks to Young to the left side wing. And that one goes long.
Yeah, that's just poor decision-making. He's got to be better in those situations.
I love to hear his explanation to Coach right there. I mean, that should be an interesting conversation.
And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Young's got 8 points here in this quarter.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
Count the basket. Rondo's got the game tied up here for the Lakers.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Young against Rondo. Young dishes to Prince. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
You can't be missing shots like that in the post. That'll get you a spot on the bench.
LeBron kicks to Muscala. Ingram outside. The pass to LeBron. To take the lead. That one wide left.
He gets the shot he was looking for, and he just can't bury it.
Young in the corner. And the rejection by LeBron. An even 3-on-3 break. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. They'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Houston Rockets. And then on Saturday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the New Orleans Pelicans. Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Los Angeles making a switch here. Kuzma's checked in. No good on the second free throw.
Yeah, disappointing not to convert all of them, but he did get the one to give them the lead.
LeBron against Prince. The 3. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Ingram's got 5 rebounds tonight. The drive by James, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Taurean Prince.
Well, you got to be careful about James. Always looking to get to the line whenever you can.
Free throw good, LeBron. Ball's checked in for Rajon Rondo. He hits both from the stripe. The Hawks trail by 3. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Young. Another shot. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one of them. And even though they're down, they are putting on a show
at the free throw line.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Mike Muscala. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. For 3, Ingram, good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got his 8th assist here tonight.
And defensively, these guys are looking for answers since halftime. They've seemed disjointed and out of sync. They have got to get back that rhythm defensively.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Young. James outside. Pass to Kuzma. And here's Ingram from the arc, and another 3 for the Lakers.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
And Young kicks to Dedmon. Passes it to Prince. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
And it's Prince penetrating.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Ingram can't get that one to fall.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Young. Los Angeles has gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. LeBron kicks to Ingram. Ingram can't get that one to fall. Pass to Young. The Hawks working the ball around. Now the pass to Dedmon. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Herter. And he hits it to tie the game up.
A good score inside, and the defense really offering very little resistance.
That's just an attack mindset. I love it. Game on the line. He's out competing guys.
Ball, the pass to LeBron. Kuzma with it. And stolen by Dedmon. Here's the break. McGee with the block. Kuzma can't get it to go. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Herter. It's deflected.
A 7'3" wingspan. Ingram's reach makes him a defensive factor.
And they double up James. Ball with a wide open look. Goes back up. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. Dedmon's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Tipped away. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's LeBron. It counts. And the foul. It's going to be on Trae Young.
Come on, James has made plenty of these shots during his career. He embraces the pressure.
Free throw good, LeBron.
A great job to get the bucket and to get to the line. When the game's on the line, you want your guys attacking like he did there.
To the right side. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. And you don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Ingram outside. And they double up James. And McGee kicks the ball. Launches a 3. The shot will not fall. Atlanta's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Prince, that gives them the lead.
Great move to get to the rim. I think they're going to take the aggressive approach down the stretch.
And they have to. I mean, this isn't the time in the game to be careful. This is the time to attack.
It's LeBron with the drive, and the shot is good. LeBron's got 43 points.
Oh, you got to love the poise of James, a master at executing in clutch situations.
Young against Ball, and Young kicks to Collins. Young outside. 4 on the clock. Shot from the top of the key. Misses off the right eye, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
The game has come down to this.
Huge possession.
Here's Young. The Hawks again can't hit.
The movement and the shot selection are good there, but you can't hit them all.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
Well, guys separate themselves by how they perform in clutch situations. Give this man his props.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
You know what? You can go for the 3 to win or the 2 to tie. What's your choice in a situation like this?
Yeah, Greg, and I say you go for the dagger. I mean, try to get that big 3. That'll win you the game.
You know, you can't be overzealous inside when you guard Young. You got to be better at contesting without foul.
Can't knock it down, and they really needed that one. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. You can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. And he shows the focus there. Nails the technical.
And the whole game resting on one free throw, and he buries it. Tremendous heart.
And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. Well, Porters weren't enough inside this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime.
Here we go.
So Atlanta will get the first possession. And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. So for the Lakers right now, inside, we've got Kuzma and McGee. Ingram is out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's LeBron in at the 3-side. The shot's good.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Pass to McGee. Ingram outside. And stolen by Prince. Herter. He's covered by Ingram. Kicks it to Young. Good.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Young against Ball. LeBron James on the wing. Back to Kuzma. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Can't shake Kuzma. Even when you try to get physical with him, he maintains his focus.
Free throw good, Kuzma. Well, as we saw, 4 quarters not enough. We're just over a minute into overtime. Young against Ball. Prince outside. Hands it from downtown. And the Hawks lead by 4.
Hey, look, the D has to be talking out there. They can't make threes that easy for them.
Ingram passes to McGee. Ball kicks to LeBron. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. 5 on the clock. Passes it to McGee. Ingram outside. Another shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And both free throws good for LeBron. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Just about 2 minutes in now to this overtime period. What a game.
Game tightening up, no problem. Put the ball in Young's hand and let the young fella go to work.
Young against Ball. Pass to James. Looking for McGee. He gets it there. And it's McGee with the jam.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Yeah, guys, and his teammates love it. That'll get him a few big pats on the back. And look, he's been so dependable in this game, taking nothing but good shots.
Lakers trail by 4. Now, here's Ball. And the pass to McGee. LeBron outside. Three-pointer. That one's not going to go. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Young in the corner. Count that one.
And a depth mid-range shooter as well. All Young needs is a little breathing room, and he set the fire.
To the inside. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. The Hawks leading by 4. Here's Young. Just under 3.5 minutes played in the extra period here. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline. And, guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off. And I bet you'll never see too many guys who can put forth an effort on the boards like this one.
Yeah, I agree. Anytime you crack the 20 mark in rebounds, this is special.
Yeah, Rondo just knows how to wheel and deal, has that exceptional feel for when one of his guys is open.
Young against Rondo. And Young kicks to Dedmon. Porter, he's covered by Ingram.
You know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to D him up.
Los Angeles has gotten neither of their first 2 3-point attempts to fall here in overtime. To the paint. Prince dishes to Young. Makes it off the glass. And it's a 7-point Hawks lead.
Just terrific determination. First, compiling the lead, and now building on it.
Oh, man, and this is a team to come back. Everything has to fall into place.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're down by 7. There's 37 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Collins grabs the miss. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the rejection by James.
And really nothing they can do now. They just got to play this one out.
Yeah, you know you're supposed to go hard and complete the game, but they're so frustrated right now. I don't see that happen. Ingram is very self-assured, putting it on the line.
And they go to the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And he is unable to get the second one.
Time working against them here.
It's going to be crazy hard right now to catch up. They need a quick score and a quick foul.
And this is why Rondo is so special. A proven champion who time and time again comes up big in critical stretches of the game.
So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, that's what I call cool under fire. Those should be the nails in the coffin.
And the Lakers call time here. They're trailing by 4. 11 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. LeBron, that's a two-pointer. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
Well, sometimes you get a little outside of yourself. You have to be a little more disciplined.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. Count!
Continuing to pour it on. Ingram's found the groove.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 3. Just 2 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
That's good from Young.
Pretty obvious Young believes in his ability. A fearless shooter who also does a good job at orchestrating the offense.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. And so it's Atlanta with the W. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. So long.